everybody. Jay Smith here with FishPod Network podcast. I got another good one for you here. It's a quick one. It's pretty short. This time I have Tom Swick and Jeff Wenzel of Fish Duel on telling us all about Fish Duel. It's a really cool app where you can kind of get a little betting game on with your fishing. So check this one out. Hey everybody, FishPod Network here. Jay Smith, and I am here with Jeff Wenzel and Tom Swick of Fish Duel.
What's up, guys?
So I've been hearing all about Fish Duel. We talked a little bit on the boat the other day, but I wanted to get you in here and just put it out there. Tell everybody about Fish Duel and how you got started and the whole story. You told me on the boat, but I thought it was a cool story.
It's the best thing since peanut butter.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, Fish Duel, what it is, it's an on-demand tournament app. Anytime, any place, any species, freshwater or salt, you can go on the app, create a tournament, invite your friends, starting at $10, or there's free tournaments that you can just, mess around with.
Just pop in and have fun.
Pop in, have fun, a little competition. It's not meant to compete with big sanctioned tournaments. It's just for the everyday guy.
Sure.
Go out, have some fun, win some cash.
Mm-hmm.
And the cool thing about it is the technology we built, you can actually measure the fish through the app with a special marker.
I saw those cards.
Yeah. Right. So when you download the app and register, you'll fill out your name and address, and we'll send you the markers for free, so you don't have to worry about buying them or buying anything special.
Sure.
So it's all completely ready to go. We launched about 8 months ago, end of last year, and it's really starting to gain traction.
Yeah, the word's definitely getting out there. I'm seeing your logo all over the place, so it's
going
going well. I'll give you that.
It's a lot of fun. Yeah, it came about, really, it just, things come out of by accident. So we were out fishing Cypress Park one night. It was on low tide, and there's a big sandbar out there. So there was 6 of us lined up across the sandbar just picking off these redfish. They were just going back and forth. So my buddy was like, hey, let's all throw in $10, and whoever catches the biggest redfish,
nice little side bet,
takes the pot. And then the light bulb went off, and I'm like, what can we
should make this more accessible, right?
This would be really fun. So
yeah, who doesn't like having it? Like I was telling you there, I like doing there's some of those other companies out there for UFC, and you can make bets and all that kind of stuff. And it really just made, like, I paid attention to stuff that I didn't pay attention to, and it just made things a little more fun. I wasn't trying to make $1 million or anything.
Yeah, exactly.
But then, and it's pretty cool. You put the two together because it's two of my favorite things to do. So.
The neat thing is, if you have an organization, we can provide you with a platform for your tournaments.
Yeah, we've been talking about doing that with FishPod too. I'm hoping
we're actually
to do that
working
here
with
soon
some
in the
fishing
future.
clubs now that are using the app, and we can brand your own tournament and use our platform for your tournaments.
Yeah, I always see your posts when you'll make one.
Right.
I'm like, oh, Tom's out there getting after it. Man, I didn't even get a call or nothing. Man.
But the other really cool thing is that 1% of all entry fees are donated to a local conservation organization.
Very cool.
Right.
So,
all right.
it's over here. It's the CCA, but in different parts of the state and country, there's different organizations that were associated.
Yeah, because you're definitely not going to be limited to Florida. You can do this anywhere, right?
Anywhere.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
So you could be halfway across the world and have a competition with somebody.
Absolutely.
How cool is that, man?
Absolutely.
Technology, right?
Yeah. But if people are interested in downloading, just go to www.fishduel.com. You can find the link for iOS. There's also a link for Android. You download the Android through the Amazon App Store.
Okay.
It'll be available for Google Play in a couple of weeks, but right now you can get Android through the Amazon store. So
very cool.
It's really
and we got to sign up anyway, so you can get your marker and all that.
Yeah, we'll send you the marker. And we're coming out with something really cool, probably October, November, which is going to blow people's mind as far as the measuring.
Right when the fishing picks up for fall fishing.
New
very savvy. Very savvy. Very savvy, sir. Very savvy.
The technology we have now is great, but what we have coming out is just better.
Mind blowing.
Yeah.
That's really cool that you don't really have to have much, but that little card there.
Right. The card has some special codes and patterns on it that the app recognizes, and it'll be able to pick up the dimensions of the card, and once it knows the dimensions, then it can...
You can just measure out everything in the picture, probably. Yeah. So
exactly.
That's really cool, man. I would have never thought that would even be possible just a few
need,
years ago.
It wasn't.
No tape measures. You don't need to measure your fish.
Yeah. And you know what else it's cool for? Forget about the paid tournaments, but it's cool for social media is so big now with everybody questioning everybody's lengths of fish
Sure.
and everything.
Yeah.
This right here, there's no disputing it. It'll show your measurement right on there, and
And then you get true bragging rights, you
Exactly.
know? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there, because that's the most important part. I don't
Right.
even care about the money in the end, right? I mean, that's just butter on top once you get the bragging
that's
rights.
just a bonus.
Every time I like pre-fish for a tournament, I'm always doing the tournaments.
Yeah, I see them all the time. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Getting on it. Right
I won a
on.
couple trout tournaments because we're always catching trout too.
Yeah.
You know, I won a couple trout tournaments.
Do you ever get guys like over in Texas and stuff joining into those, or do you keep them just for this area, or how do you work that?
It's state by state,
Okay.
and eventually we're even going to segregate East Coast, West Coast of
Ooh,
Florida,
all right.
Yeah.
just because of the size differences. But we don't want people fishing for largemouth bass in Ohio against Florida guys,
Right.
you know,
Because
because
Florida guys are going to win.
Yeah.
right, because the bass down here they never hibernate.
Yeah, they're
The ones
just
up there,
giants.
so they're giant. So we
Nothing-
want to
nothing
keep it
catch a
as,
10-pounder here.
Yeah.
You know.
exactly.
Hey, man, if they want to make the bet. No.
Right?
But like we're going to go state by state and kind of geofence around the Gulf of Mexico, Louisiana. Everything will be segregated, you know, state by
It keeps
state.
it fair for everybody.
Right.
Yeah, it keeps it fair and
Yeah.
fun, and that's what it's all about, just
Yeah.
adding that extra bit of fun. I mean,
Right.
fishing's already fun anyway, but you add this, it's just like butter, you know?
Yeah,
So,
it's cool.
very, very cool. So you came on board and got
Yeah, I
into
think
Fish
I
Duel.
come on board and partner with Jeff back in October.
Right.
I seen the benefits of the app and
Yeah.
the technology, and I'm like, I got to be in this.
Yeah.
So I opened up the wallet.
No, I think it's a great idea. It's going to go
Yeah.
far. Because I have a great time. Like I said, I do the thing for the UFC thing.
Right.
And now where I used to just watch the main card, now I'm watching the early prelims.
Right.
The prelims, I'm interested in the whole thing. And now if I go start doing this here, I can see already. I'm gonna be in it from the get go, like I am in a tournament day.
Right.
And you also get live updates
Yeah.
for the tournament. So every time somebody catches a fish and posts it, you can see what
You're
they
like,
caught.
I gotta get going. Come
You
on.
know, so you get live updates on what's
That's it.
being
I got to
caught,
pull out
stuff
the
like
honey
that.
hole. Let's go.
Well,
we gotta go.
We kind of wanted to, if you're familiar with that Major League Fishing,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
they have
Mhm.
live, they're on the boats and they have the iPads and then, Van Damme just caught a fish or,
Sure.
you know, whoever just caught a fish. So
Which is great to watch. It's fun. Yeah.
Exactly. It's exciting. You got 28 minutes left and somebody just posts a bigger fish. Now you got to really put the screws to it. And
Yeah.
the other cool thing is that you can create your own tournament and just invite your friends. If you just want to keep it private, you can do that. Or you can join public duels that are auto-generated.
Sure.
By
How
the
big do those
system.
get? Are they just open, or is there a
Well,
kind of
there's
a
different
limit?
entry fees starting at $10 and it goes all the way up to $500. So
Okay.
the reason we did that is to kind of give the guys that are less experienced or who maybe don't fish as much, we don't want them to be intimidated fishing against a guy that, like Mike Goodwine or
Sure.
Tom,
Sure, yeah.
So they start in the lower brackets, and then as they get more comfortable, as they learn more, then they move up into the bigger tournaments.
Right.
So it kind of weeds itself out naturally.
Sure. Yeah. There's kind of a pecking order that comes in there.
Exactly.
Hey, man, if you feel frisky and you want to go up against the pros, then
Hey.
it's your money, right?
Drop your dime, baby. Drop your dime.
Tom's like, all right, bring it on.
Yeah, everybody runs across that one school of fish where there's some monsters.
Yeah,
and-
well, you never know. It's kind of like fighting too, man. Anybody can win. You never know.
Yep.
It's anybody's
right.
day that day.
That's
so,
right.
yeah, that's super cool. Yeah, I noticed. I know you've been getting out killing the tarpon. Have you been out fishing since the last time we were out? You been getting out there?
We actually went back over the same spot, and we marked a ton of tarpon. We didn't hook up, but
I think they went the day after. Or
yeah,
2
we
days
went
after.
one
we
or 2
went,
days after.
And I told them where I went, and they went out there.
We
Sure.
went out, we marked it, and we marked a ton of fish, but we had a little problem with the drone. It kind of decided to do its own thing. So
Yeah, you got to watch the drone out there in
I
the
had
water,
to chase
buddy.
it down, and I turned the camera on, and it was probably at its max height, and it was a mile above us and looking over Egmont, and we're like, okay, but I got it back.
Please
so.
come back. Please come back. Yeah, poor Paulie over there. He lost one to the drink at John's Pass.
There
so,
you
man,
go.
you got to watch him out there in the water, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got out the other day and I just caught a bunch of jacks, but man, when I was seeing just monster snook all over the place, and usually I would be thinking that there's still snook out on the beaches mostly, but it seems like they're really back out in the bay now.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and the snook and red bite's been on fire. So
Yeah.
I'm
Well, the
gonna-
red bite's firing up, but wait till the end of this month.
Oh yeah,
The redfish bite's going to be a lot
when
better
it cools
than
down
what it
just
is.
a little. I mean,
Water
it'll still be
temperature
hot.
needs to
but,
drop
yeah.
a little bit, but as soon as it does, but give it the end of this month, you'll really start seeing the redfish bite.
It's
pick up.
definitely been a scorcher out there. It's been tough.
Yeah,
Have you been out red fishing, or you just been going tarpon
No,
fishing?
just the tarpon. It's been too hot.
Yeah.
The schools haven't moved in that good. I mean, there's some good fish around, but you know me, I'm strictly an artificial guy. So you know.
Yep, you and I are riding the same boat.
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah.
Only time I got live bait on the boats is if I'm chasing tarpon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's it.
those videos, hey, go watch videos on Tom's feed. Those tarpon were out. It was a good catch, man.
Coastal
Those were
Wealth
nice.
Pro Team.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, best way to follow you online, Tom?
Tom
Swick.
Swick, Facebook, Coastal Wealth Pro Team, Instagram, TD Swick.
Okay. Best way to follow Jeff?
FishDuel.com is the website. We're also Fish Duel on Instagram and Facebook, so follow us there. And you can follow Jeff Wenzel on Facebook. I got a lot of my own personal stuff, but Fish Duel's everywhere. So
Great. Well, hopefully I can get out fishing with you guys again here
Yep.
real soon. We'll get on some fish. All right,
Absolutely.
guys. Thanks for coming in.
All right.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thanks,
it,
Ted.
guys.
Appreciate it.
All right,
All
folks.
right.
We'll see you in the next one.
All right, thanks for checking out all these podcasts that we did at the Tampa Bay Fishing Club meet and greet last week. As always, you can find everything FishPod related on FishPodNetwork.com. Also, you can get all of these podcasts in audio form on Google Play, Stitcher, and iTunes. So make sure while you're there, you give us a like and subscribe, and you can carry my sweet sound of my voice all around with you. It'll be awesome. See you in the next one.